Well, two new Percy Jackson episodes are out, and they're pretty good, introducing a new character. But as someone who didn't read the books, I was super surprised by Ares showing up. I mean, I knew he was in the show, but I didn't know he was appearing in the show for the kids, the quest. But he was a W addition nonetheless. Like, actually, he was probably the most exciting part of the episode. I mean, there's some good moments, especially when, like, Percy sat in the chair, but Ares definitely stole the episode, like, easily. He was by far, he just has a lot of personality. I'm glad that, he's the God of War, but they did just make him a God of War. He's someone other than that. He's more of a character that is a God of War. That whole scene with him talking to Grover about his past, his wars, his sister. It was so good. It was so good. Just the dialogue. And that's really where Percy shines. I said that the best thing about Percy Jackson so far is the pacing and the dialogue. It's A plus. Now I know a lot of people are not going to agree with this, but the chair scene where Percy sat in the chair and got turned to gold, it wasn't as impactful as the show thought it was because I knew he wasn't going to stay. I mean, if you don't look at it like that, yeah, I guess Percy is making a big move, but it's obvious he's not going to stay. So just as a viewer, I'm like, I didn't get no like, oh, how's he going to get out the chair? I knew he was going to get out instantly. I mean, I thought he was just going to like get out on some heroic shit, but it happened. There was like plot happened basically. She was like, oh, basically she cried. Percy got the chair, and that's what happened. I mean, that's the thing for a lot of this show too. That I wouldn't say it's a problem. It's more of just TV shows in general. Is that when they act like characters are going to get hurt or die, no one believes it. No one believes it. I don't believe anything that's going to happen to a character. Like when Percy got stabbed in the arm and got poisoned, or shoulder, when he fell from the skyscraper, I didn't really have no moments of oh shock because obviously he's not going to die. It's Percy Jackson is the main character. But being said that, all that really can be ignored because it's still entertaining. It's super still entertaining. And let's talk about my favorite character, Percy. Percy's the best character in the show by far. From episode 1 till now, episode 3, 4, and 5, he's been goated. He's been goated. I don't know what the developers told him or producers, but he has not looked back since and always been that guy. And this is the difference between him, this version, and the movie version. The movie version always felt like he was trying to play a heroic, generic main character. Percy Jackson, the TV show, has so much personality, it's ridiculous. The smart remarks he says, the jokes he makes when nothing should be funny, the times where he was where they was walking on the street and it was like, I'm the last one to figure that out. Just that little stuff right there. They didn't have to add that in, but they did. Annabeth is easily the second best character by far. She's just like Percy. I mean, she's nothing like Percy. I'm saying, and acting wise, they have a lot of personality. Yeah, they really ran with Annabeth being smart and knowing what to do. She does that, and it's not annoying. She's one of them all know-it-all characters that don't know it all. They just know it. She's not dumb or tries to act smart. She actually is smart. It's refreshing for once to have an actual smart character and not have her act like she knows it all. She's heroic. She's not Percy heroic because Percy is never scared at all. Annabeth is scared. I mean, that's a good differential. You only need one heroic character, which should probably be Percy. I mean, you could tell when Percy sat in a chair, she instantly changed her mind and told him to get up when Percy was like, no. I mean, he couldn't, but he didn't start crying or tripping or anything. Percy knows what needs to be done and gets it done, and that's one of my favorite things about him. Like, when he stood up to Ares, yeah, that got me pretty hyped. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see that shit coming. I didn't even think Percy has so much spine, it's ridiculous. For him to stand up to a grown man, like I would have stepped foot to Ares, especially if I knew he's the God of War. But shit, Percy said "f all that noise" and was about to get down with him. Yeah, it was very good character. And no lie, I thought Ares was gonna smack him. I thought in that moment Ares probably just gonna smack his ass, like just send him flying to a car or something, just so he can calm down. Cause like you can't step to me like that. Like if I'm a God of War and Percy tried to step to me, I probably would have like punched him in his chest or something. Not on like some hurt him, but like some calm down. You talking too type. I'm a god. You're not. And now that I look back on it, the movie actually did leave out a lot of stuff that the TV show's bringing in, like the Ares part, obviously, the falling from the skyscraper thing, the being chased on the train by a monster. It's a lot of stuff that they left out the movies because the movies always felt rushed. Because we haven't even got to who stole the lightning bolt, even though everybody knows. I know, but it took what 5 episodes and we're still not there yet. And I don't know what the plans of the show is. I don't know if this show goes to stealing the lightning thief. The lightning thief, and then it ends and it'll come back, or does it plan to going? I don't know. Is it a 40 episode? Is it like what is the plans for this show? I'm assuming based on how long the episodes is and how fast and the pace they're going, they're just going to do the lightning thief, see how it goes, and then they're going to come back and do more books. But I do have a question that the show's not answering. It's about Grover. Is Grover 24 years in age and not mental, or is he 24 years in age and mental? Because Grover says he's 24, but he acts like Annabeth and Percy. I mean, he doesn't act like someone who's 24. He acts like I don't like Grover, but Grover acts like he's not 24, but he claims he is. But man, the show is W's. I can't wait to see what they do with Aries again. I can't wait to see more guys. Actually, the guys are pretty well. I don't know who Percy dad is. I don't know who plays Poseidon. I do know who plays Zeus. But they got Aries down packed, and I can't wait to see where they go from this show. But I'm seeing the next video. Thank you.